Hello viewers and welcome back to an episode with me, Bearlenation. You join me today as we play at Malmo in the next round of the Champions League pre-qualifying. Since we last met, we've had no transfers take place, so we'll just get straight into today's game. So the starting 11 for today is the Bus in goal, Barisic at left back, Katic and Goldson at centre back, with Tavernier on the right, Aribo and Dela Cruz in the middle, Kent on the left, Chong on the right with McPake in behind Morelos, who leads the line once again. Unfortunately, viewers, the recording did cut out for some reason, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the 3 goals that we've scored so far in this game, where Kent got the first one. So as you can see, McPake picks it up into Aribo, finds Kent, who plays a lovely ball into the back of the net, opens the space up for himself after just 19 minutes, and there we are 1-0 up already. And then the second goal goes like this, so it comes out from their poor goal kick, Chong picks it up into Aribo, who's, again, we've said his name a little bit in this game so far, gives it to Tavernier on the right, gives it to Chong, and McPake's there for the second goal of the game, and what a finish that is as well, his first goal of the season. And the third goal, it comes from a free kick, so Dela Cruz with a good free kick in, it hits the wall, and Morelos is there, and just stabs it home. Thought McPake had got it, and this is the point where you join us again, so we're 3-0 up after just 30 minutes here. They were about the only 3 highlights we had. As I was saying before the recording cut itself off, we are still looking at an attacking midfielder. We've got a particular bidding on a player, and we are 4-0 up now. Katic, and there it is, his fourth of the game with his second of the season. Great ball in by Barisic. Lovely ball in. Katic, keeper should do better there. But we've got to put a bid in for a player, so I'm hoping that something will come out of that. We've made no more transfers since. As Chong picks the ball up in a dangerous area, Dela Cruz, what can he do with it? Finds Chong into Dela Cruz. Tavernier now on the right, gets the ball in and he just can't get it. Barisic into Aribo. Kent now, what can he do? It back to Aribo. McPake, we're just playing it around ourselves. Good bit of play this. Aribo into Kent, and there we are. It is 5-0 just before half time. I was worried before this game that we maybe weren't going to see it through, but I think we're going to do okay here. I think we're going through to the next round where we will face either Ludogorets or last season's foe, Europa FC. Again, if we get through that, I'm fairly confident that they're some of the worst team, not some of the better teams in this round of Champions League action. I was coming up to half time here, 5-0 up though. I wasn't expecting this away from home. What I'll do is, even though we're 5-0 up, oh my word, Chong with the goal to make it 6 just before half time. What a finish that is from the boy. My word, what a great bit of play. He picks it up again on this right hand side, and he just drives forward and finds himself in some space. Skips past the defender, cuts inside, and I think the keeper makes that look a little bit better than what it is, but what a finish that is by Chong. What a lovely finish. 29 shots in that first half of football. Well, very happy. What we'll do is, viewers, because of the way the recording went, we will show you the second leg of this tie as well. I was just going to show you just one if we were 1-0 up, or if we were 2-0 up, or if it was a very close game. But at 6-0, I'm pretty sure we're going through, because Malmo will have to score 7 goals if we keep a clean sheet here. McPake into Chong. Tavernier brings it forward. Just can't get the ball in. Chong again though. Dela Cruz, what can he do? Gives it to Chong. Dela Cruz, oh my word, it's 7. What a powerful finish that is. 7-0, 50 minutes gone. What a bit of play that is. Dela Cruz with an absolutely outstanding strike. Was so powerful as well. He's unmarked and first time and just slots it straight past the keeper in the Malmo net. And there we are 7-0 up. I'll show you the next game. It'd be unfair for me to just play half a game for you, so we'll show you the next game as well. Malmo are in here and they blasted it over the bar. We've only had 2 clear-cut chances, which I'm a bit surprised about to say we're 7-0 up. Some 9.4s going about as well. I think we'll make a sub. We'll just rest some legs. Katic has picked up a booking. There's no point in risking him with a booking to his name for the next leg, so we'll bring Hollander on. I think in the next one we'll probably play a bit more of a rested team, just to try and see us through a little bit. As Barisic gives it to Kent now. Finds Dela Cruz in the centre. Looks for Barisic again on the left, and he finds him. What can he do? Can he get the ball in? Aribo's there. Oh, and it's just gone wide. Just gone wide from Aribo. The keeper in the Malmo net is having a 5.9, which is it's not good, bless him. We'll bring Shane Long on again. He's had a good game last time. We'll bring Aribo off. for Malin. There's the 3 substitutes gone. As Aribo just picked up a booking as well. Tavernier with the throw in into Chong. What can he do? Finds Dela Cruz. He's had a go again, and oh my word, it is 8-0. What a finish that is by Dela Cruz. Him and Chong teaming up again. That partnership already looks like it's blooming between those two. Hopefully that'll carry on this season. Chong is almost chopped down, but Dela Cruz makes that look so easily. His first touch is unbelievable, and he just rifles it into the back of the Malmo net. We are 8-0 up. I am pretty sure we are going through to the next round of the Champions League. 40 shots we've had. We'll just praise the boys. And there we go. We'll praise them. Chong now brings forward. What can he do with it? His pace is unbelievable. Going forward. And he's brought down. It's a penalty. It is a penalty. Dela Cruz steps up. And there's his hat-trick. There is Dela Cruz's hat-trick. What a way to introduce yourselves in your first few games as a Rangers player. I was a bit worried after we drew the last game 0-0 in yesterday's episode. Because I would say they were lesser opposition than Malmo. But Malmo just can't cope with us today. As Malmo brings it forward, and I thought that was going to be the 10 viewers. 5 minutes to go here. Barisic with the ball in. Long's there, and it's just headed over. What a performance this has been. 7-0, 9-0 with 2 minutes to go. But my word, what a performance. 46 shots, 20 on target. We'll just praise the boys there. Very happy, and that's all we need to do. Unbelievable. As it looks like we could get Ludogorets in the next round as they've beat Europa FC 5-0. Join me again in a minute and we will play the next game against Malmo. Welcome back, viewers, for the second leg against Malmo. Still no transfers. We are still waiting upon 1 or 2 bids to be accepted and a few contract negotiations to be finalised. But without any further ado, let's get into this second leg and let's have a look at the team for today. So we've got the Bus in goal, Barisic at left back. Hollander comes in at centre-back, Goldson at centre-back alongside him. Zabaleta comes in for his full debut at right-back. Malin comes into the team today with Dela Cruz alongside him. Kai Kennedy, a star of the Europa League early on last season, comes in on the left. McPake in the centre with Chong on the right. And Shane Long comes on and makes his first start of the series. It makes more sense to play a bit of a rest. We'll send the assistant to that and we'll just get straight into this. So Long kicks it off to Hollander. Malin picks it up into Hollander. Back to Dela Cruz. Chong looks to bring it forward. He's had a go. Just can't make it 10. 9-0 up. Like I say, I mean, it makes sense to play a rest team just to give some players that wouldn't really have a chance, make an impression. Just rest some of the first team. He's got the first game of the season coming up in a few days' time, and that will be tomorrow's episode. And we don't want to pick up any injuries or any needless suspensions before the next round of this competition. Zabaleta with the throw-in now. Intimate pay. Chong looks to pick it up. Finds him, and just can't get the ball in. Malin, though, brings it forward again. Barisic, 5 minutes in, we've had a lot of highlights here already. Into Hollander once again. He's making his... He had a good loan spell last season, but I'm looking for him to sort of step up a little bit more than what he did in the back end before his loan. Can't get the ball in. Zabaleta, though. Dela Cruz, intimate pick. Chong has a go, and there it is. 1-0, 5 minutes gone, and Chong scores a goal to make it 10-0 on aggregate. Dela Cruz, good bit of play by him to find McPake, who plays a lovely ball to Chong, turns and left foot into that bottom corner of the keeper's net. Keeper had no chance, and there we are 1-0 up. Malmo going to need to climb some form of mountain here. Not sure what big mountain they're going to climb, but they're going to have to climb one. As they look to bring it forward here, though, I mean, if we could keep a clean sheet again, that'd be unbelievable. They just headed it over. There's an expecting crowd here at Ibrox after that 9-0 win away in Malmo. 10-0 on aggregate. We'll keep our eye. We'll just change this. We'll see if we can find out who we will be playing in the next round. If they are playing tonight, Ludogorets and Europa. Ludogorets are 1-0 up, so they are 6-0 up on aggregate. It looks like that's who we're going to be against in the next round. McPake looks to bring it forward, switches the play to Dela Cruz, who's picked up an early booking. Malin now, Barisic on the left. What can he do with it? Can he get the ball in? He can. No one's there to meet it, though. It's headed away by Malmo. They look to restart the play. They're giving it away, though. McPake picks it up in a dangerous area. Chong into Dela Cruz, feeds it out to Zabaleta on his right hand side. McPake's there, and there it is. 2-0. And there he does. He does a nice little cartwheel for us. His second goal of the season. Good ball in by Zabaleta. Good vision by Dela Cruz there as well to see Zabaleta on that right hand side unmarked. good ball in by him. McPate beats his defender near post, and there we are 2-0 up, 24 minutes in. Pretty confident we are through. McPate now into De La Cruz. He looks to bring it forward once again, and he does. Into Kai Kennedy. That's the first time we said his name today. Malin. Oh, and that was a close effort by Malin, but it wasn't to be. Zabaleta into De La Cruz once again. They seem to be matching up quite nicely. De La Cruz and Zabaleta. Barisic pitch it up into McPate. What can he do? Chong now looks to bring it forward, and he does. He's had a go, and the keeper's deflected it. It's gone out for a corner. De La Cruz, can he whip the ball in? He can. Oh, he's headed away though. Malin picks it up. Back to De La Cruz. He's up, and it's gone out for another corner. He'll be taking this again. Can he get a decent ball in this time? Goldson's there, but he can't meet it. It's gone over Goldson's head. As Malmo look to bring forward on a counter attack here. Chong's put his foot in and missed, but he's got away with that. But Malmo picked the ball back up, and the end of the highlight is there. 2-0 up after 30 minutes. I'm not disappointed, to be fair. We'll take our foot on the gas. There's no need to play any pressure with any pressure today. Zabaleta, Malmo know they're out. We know we're through. Just oodles of space here. Chong though brings it forward. Can he find a gap? Finds Zabaleta on the right. Skips past his defender. De La Cruz. What a goal that is. This boy could be unbelievable for us this season. What a ball. Zabaleta and him link up once again. My word, does he look a good player already, Zabaleta? De La Cruz, sorry, with a wonderful finish. Keeper probably should do better there, but what a player he's already looking at. 4.5 million well spent. We've got another bid in for another South American player, so we'll see if he joins. He is a striker, just there's a little bit of interest for you all to keep you all on your toes, but we'll see how we get on with him if he wants to join us. As Chong brings the ball forward into Malin now. Zabaleta again on this right hand side. Finds De La Cruz, who's had an effort, and it's bounced off their defender, who I think was called Safari. As Malmo have had an effort, I think that's that fifth shot, something like that. Yes, they do. They've got a player called Safari, 35 years old as well, but we won't be interested in him, not that we were anyway. Half time coming up, we are 3-0 up, 12-0 on aggregate, 16 shots, 8 on target. Very happy. Just tell the boys, there we go, done. We'll drop a bit of praise for them early on as well. Just try and, there we go. They're not looking complacent anymore. Long's having a quiet game. I don't think we've actually said Shane Long's name today. We'll bring Defoe on. His first appearance of the season. I'm sure if he says his name, he's already having a better game than Shane Long, in my opinion. As De La Cruz has picked up an injury, a lower leg injury, I am worried. As Cochrane comes on, I'm worried that's a broken leg. With it being a lower leg injury, that is what I am worried about. Barisic now. What can he do? Can he bring it forward? He can. He's had a go. McPate there sticks it in to make for his third goal of the season. It's 4-0 on the night, 13-0 on aggregate. And we'll just skip that. We've seen the goal. We know what's happening. We know we're going through. As Ludogorets are winning 7-1 on aggregate. So that is who we will be facing in the next round as well. I am worried though about De La Cruz. Didn't really want to play a full strength team. I know we played a lot of first teamers, but we also didn't. I know at 9-0 up it was unlikely, but you never know. But if he has broken his leg, that could be a big blow for us. As Chong brings it forward now into Cochrane, Malin, Zabaleta on the right. McPake's there. He's offside. He's offside. It's not 5-0. If De La Cruz has broken his leg, which I am fearful of, that puts him out till say probably January, February time, and that throws our midfield plans into disarray a bit. So we might have to bring someone in alone. As Hollander's there with the corner from Malin, and that's his first goal of the season. It's 5-0 on the night. 15 minutes to go. Good powerful header there from Hollander, showing why he deserves to be back in this team again today. But yeah, it's an interesting one that I think we'll make another couple of subs. We'll make one last sub actually. Who do we bring off? We'll bring Zabaleta picked up a knot. That's not the end of the world. We'll bring Edmondson on for Goldson. I think the rest of the players are near enough replaceable if needed, but I think De La Cruz was the biggest one. We did try and play more youngsters and rest second choice players just to try and bring a nice balance to the squad, but it is going to be a big loss for De La Cruz. As Chong can't just get the header forward. As Malmo look to bring it forward here, 10 minutes to go of this game. Cochrane with a lovely interception. Defoe back to Hollander with a weird pass, far too overhit. but he's managed to pick it up under no pressure whatsoever. Malin now, into McPake, brings it forward. I've been quite impressed with McPake, but Malin brings it forward. Cochrane, he's had an effort, and there it is, his first of the season, and he does a little tipple tail for us all, and it's 6-0 on the night. I've been impressed with McPake in these early opening games. He's staking a claim to show why he deserves to be in this team rather than bring someone in, but we'll just have to see. That's a good finish from Cochrane. What a lovely finish that is, and that's his first of the season. Again, a player that I've been, I say, impressed with. He was impressive towards the back end of last season, not really had a chance yet this season. He's a bit of a pain though, he does like to moan. As Chong gets the header in, and it's 7-0 on the night. 16-0 on aggregate. Malin with a lovely ball in. What a ball that is by Malin. Again, a player that's staking his claim to maybe come in to the starting 11 a bit more often at the start of the season. But what a header that is by Chong. And it's 7-0 night. Barisic with the throw in. Another corner, another cross, and Chong makes it 8-0 on the night. The Malmo defence is very leaky in these last few games. Lovely ball in by Cochrane. Malin with a great cross, headed, clever header by Cochrane. It's bounced off their defence, and Chong's there to pounce. 8-0 on the night. If we score another one, that's unbelievable. Barisic with the corner, and it's a penalty. 2 minutes to go. Could this be 18-0 on aggregate? McPake sets up. Oh, he's missed. Oh, how unlucky. That would have been his hat-trick. Ah, that's unlucky for him. Barisic with the corner. Chong's there. Cochrane. And it's George Edmondson makes it 9-0 on the night once again. 18-0 on aggregate. Harry Cochrane with the assist. Let's have a look at this. Chong with a good effort, good thinking. Edmondson's lucky that he's probably falling there, I would say. And there we are. 9-0 on the night. Again, 18-0 on aggregate. And there we are through. 9-0. Chong's got a hat-trick. McPake's got 2. Dela Cruz has got himself 1. Holander's got 1. Cochrane's got 1. And Edmondson has got 1 as well. Just be telling boys, we're very happy with that. There we go. Sea of green all round. There we are, viewers. Thankfully, Dela Cruz's injury is not too bad. He's out for 3 weeks with a pulled calf muscle. So we'll leave that to the physio for him to treat. We'll leave it there for today's episode, viewers. In tomorrow's episode, we'll do a double header of Dundee in the first league game of the season. We'll play Ludogorets away in the last qualifying round of the Champions League. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you again for more next time.